Hey guys, BX Brix back with another Lego Transformer review, and I think we're a little too zoomed in right here. Let's just zoom out a little bit. This is a big guy. We have G1 Omega Supreme. Let's check it out. Okay, so here we finally have G1 Omega Supreme. Got a bunch of dust on this thing. I don't know what happened just now, but it's probably dust from the takeoff. But yeah, we finally have Omega Supreme looking super dupe. Of course I can't rotate him because he's like in like multiple pieces. So you got the rocket here, which breaks apart into his two arms right there in the middle. Looks pretty cool. I just took a picture of this before I shot the video of like taking this flame piece and putting it right there and having it take off. That looks so cool. Love that. Might include this in the instructions, I'm not sure. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. And then we have the little tank dude, which is pretty awesome. The turret does spin. And the little barrel raises, lowers, in case if it needs to shoot smaller things in front of it. Got the little tiny wheels right there. Pretty cool. It's a real basic build, but serves the job. And then we have the base, the launch pad and everything of Omega Supreme. Now, one thing, because I've been actually designing this guy for a few years, and I feel like, you know, the part that I started off at that kind of held me back the most, because this whole thing was kind of already figured out, even though these great pieces are kind of new, so I had a different build. But the thing that really kind of held me back was trying to figure out the track, trying to figure out something that would, you know, physically make sense and also, you know, do the bending and everything like the actual toy. So without further ado, let's transform Omega Supreme, or parts form Omega Supreme, into his giant robot mode. So what we're going to do here is disconnect these tracks. You can kind of see how they're designed from the bottom, but I'm just going to pop it off right there. So you get on the other side here, pop that off. Then we have the connections on the bottom of the feet right there. So we're getting there, pop one side off, get in there, pop the other side off. Now what we do for the tracks, pretty much just like the toy, as you see we have this hinge plate, fold it up, boom, that's how that happens. Do the same thing over here, done. So for Omega Supreme himself, probably zoom out just a little bit so we can see everything. Sorry if you hear a truck downstairs, but it's daytime now. I'm going to fold in these little clips. Make sure you guys could see. Those will fold right into the feet. And come around to his thighs. And what we want to do is slide these pieces on that clip forward like that. I feel like it's a little blurry. There we go. And then fold that to the back, like so. Once again, slide, fold down, and we can start moving the legs like so. We want to take this little piece right here and fold that up. So we got the little rocket launcher things under there. I'm just going to fold those away. Boom, boom. And we could bring down the legs like so. Then we have these little pieces right here, which we want to flip up. And then we're going to swing the shoulders out, or the top part of the arms. Those are all on stud friction. Very nice. And then we want to connect the arms Pose this guy up. Very cool. Let's get him a little more centered there in the camera. So for the arms, we're pretty much going to just snap that in half like so, and put that stick right there, and just enough for him to, you know, be able to get some good elbow bend right there, and do the same on this side. There we go. Looking super dupe. Then we're going to take the little tank dude, and what I like to do is first bend him at the T-joint right there. So that helps give us clearance right here, and then bend it all the way back like so. You bend the head, turn the head forward, and then bring it back on that T-joint. So we have something that now looks like this. I do believe this part comes up just a little bit, and then we could take these 1x2 flats and slide them up like so to help kind of fill in that space right there. And we're looking to put these two anti-studs right here, where those studs are in the chest right there. Just like so. Real easy. This guy's getting a little tall, so we'll move up a little bit. So now we're going to take these pieces and put it anti-stud out on both sides. And then we could take the little wings and basically put those studs right in there, like so. And do the same on the other side, like so. So as you can see, you know, these will be flexible where you can move them any way you want. Like you can bring them all the way down. Make sure that doesn't fall apart. Bring them in a little bit. So you can pose them up any way you like. But there you have Omega Supreme. Oh, that looks so dope. So, yeah, I guess we could just pretty much get into articulation. His leg pretty much goes straight out. If we move this little clip piece right there out, get a full 90-degree bend at the knee. I made sure I put ankle articulation, so he does have a bit of an ankle rocker right there, and then it could spin, do a full 360 if you needed it to. Shoulders or arms do a complete 180. Shoulders go up about that much or up about that far. Have almost 90 degrees of movement at the elbow. Make sure everything here is nice and tight. There we go. The little claw pinchers do move, of course, because of the little clip and hinges right there. And of course these spin around if need be, but these are kind of like where they should be for like rocket mode and to be evenly spaced in thirds. So we have that. And then of course the same thing on the other arm, but it's just the top of a rocket / shooter type of thing. And the head, as you know, it's a spinning turret, so that's on the T-joint, where it could pretty much do a full 360 if need be. And get these wings out the way a little bit. And you could do a full 360. And then we already showed how the wings move. So yeah, Mega Supreme, looking pretty dope. Take the little flame piece right here if you want. Have it coming out of this part of the cannon or the rocket right there. Looking pretty cool. Let's see, let's get him in a nice little action pose. Nice. Or maybe a little more straighter. Let's move this wing up a little bit more to get his arm up. Make him look like he means business. Nice. And just like we showed for the rocket when it was assembled, you could put that on the bottom right there. Have him spraying flames with that arm. Dope. And he still fits within like a deluxe scale range. Fully articulated for whatever you would possibly need Omega Supreme to do. So for size comparisons, God, his wings looking all crazy. Oh, he's trying to come apart. There you go. For size comparison, here is Sea Spray. Looking pretty cool. And here is G1 Bumblebee. Looking pretty cool. And here's my Earthrise Cliff Jumper. As he's always like by the table, so. And of course me, BX Brix. So he's a fair size. He's probably, but yep, this is Omega Supreme. So if you want, you'll find instructions for this guy on BrixMediaStudios.com. A lot of people have been already buying them up who follow me on social media because that's where I post everything first. So you'll find instructions for this guy and over 200 other Transformers on BrixMediaStudios.com. I'm thinking about actually building some deluxe scale combiners, but just more like action figure-y, not real transforming, just so I could like set up little battles with this guy, because he's about roughly the size of, I think, Devastator. So I want to build, you know, like combiners about his height, you know, Devastator and maybe Predaking or something like that. Once again, not really parts forming or transforming, but just more of like a action figure-y type of thing like this guy does. So just to set up some stuff. But if you think it's a cool idea, hit me up on social media. Let me know what you think. Once I cook up something, I'll be probably putting renderings up on Instagram and stuff like that. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.